Right, I don't know what Behringer are doing these days, but I'm okay with it. Have you seen some of the pedals they're bringing out now? I mean, they've got the Centaur overdrive, basically a clone. It's a copy, but it's a clone. A fuzzbender, a 69 vibe chorus and tremolo, basically a UniVibe pedal. And now I've just found out that they've released a clone of the Boss CS1 called the Chorus Symphony. I tried to buy one, but they're sold out everywhere. I've ordered one, so all being well, it'll get here by the end of the month. But it got me thinking, what might Behringer do next? What pedal are they going to clone / rip off next? So today I'm going to be looking at the possibilities. What could Behringer do? What could they do next that might be a winner? And by that I mean clone / rip off another pedal that might do really well. Please feel free to jump in the comments and let me know if you think that there's any pedals that you would like to see Behringer make next. Like, what's your dream pedal? You know, the pedal, the holy grail of pedals, but you can't afford to buy a real one. But if Behringer made a copy, you'd buy it. Now, I know that Behringer are one of those companies that people love or hate, and I get it, I really do. I mean, their classic line of Behringer stomp boxes that are all basically based on the entire line of Boss pedals are a lot of people's introduction to the world of guitar pedals. They're cheap, and for the money, they sound good. Don't believe me? Well, Josh Scott over at JHS, friend of the channel, did a video where he compared all of the classic Behringer line with the Boss counterparts, and most of the pedals, I think all but one, were as good as the pedals they were based on. And Behringer have just got better and better ever since. Now, I know these pedals, they sound good. Fine, whatever. But I've never been a fan of I've never been a big fan of the plastic enclosures that they put them in. I mean, I know that the plastic's made out of something they make like bits of cars out of, but this isn't a car. Over the years, when I've been in a bind, I've bought Behringer pedals just to have on my desk, for various projects that I've been working on. I mean, I'm a big fan of the reverb pedal and the noise gate. And the delay pedal's actually pretty good. But I wouldn't dream of putting one on a pedal board and gigging with it. Look, I'm a big guy, and I wouldn't trust the plastic enclosure to last more than 5 minutes with my fat ass jumping on it. And then we have to think about the other musicians making fun of you for having Behringer pedals. But no, it looks like Behringer really upped their game. I mean, the Klon pedal they brought out, I mean, it might as well be the real thing from the reviews I've seen on it. It's got all the same bits in it, geranium transistors and all stuff. I mean, Behringer's quality has improved markedly. And I mean, the price hasn't really gone up that much. I mean, not when you compare £69 for a Klon clone and the real thing will cost you the same as a small car or something. So, Behringer have brought out this line of classic high-end pedal clones, and they're good. I mean, and this got me thinking about what pedals Behringer might do next. I mean, what pedals are classics? What are some of the most must-have pedals that everyone should have on the pedal board? Well, the first one that springs to mind is the TS9 or the TS10, thanks to John Mayer. Now, I know that Behringer have the TO800. I mean, it's green, it's an overdrive pedal, it's a tube screamer. It is pretty much a tube screamer, and it's less than £25. But I think Behringer are missing a trick here, right? If they manage to make like a TS9 / TS10 pedal, with a switch where you could go from like a TS9 to a TS10 and put it in a fancy green metal enclosure, I think that would do pretty well. Let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, you could be Stevie Ray or John Mayer at the flick of a switch. They'd sell millions. Well, a few, anyway. Another pedal, right? Another classic, the Big Muff. Now, Behringer have this guy, the SF300 Super Fuzz, but that's more based on the Boss FZ2 Hyper Fuzz, I believe. But if they had like a Big Muff type pedal, that could be switched over to, I don't know, a metal muff or the Lizard Queen Fuzz, I think that would do okay. Metal enclosure again though. Look, I'm not condoning Behringer ripping off companies and stuff, I'm just spitballing here. We're talking about stuff, it's a bit of fun. Unless a pedal is like, you know, silly Klon money, then I will always try to buy the original. I mean, most of the time, if it's one of those situations where I just need a pedal for a few days, then obviously I will look for something cheaper. But like I said before, Behringer are an awesome entry-level pedal company. Gateway pedals, you know, to get you hooked on the real thing. Hey man, want to buy some pedals? Here's another idea for you, Behringer. Hey, Behringer, money please. I want some money for all these brilliant ideas I'm giving you and the people who are watching this video. These are awesome ideas. Anyway, here's another one. What's the most classic wah pedal of all time? I don't know, probably the Dunlop Crybaby, right? Or, you know, maybe a Morley Horsey. Look, I'm not going to argue about it, but I reckon Behringer could make a decent metal enclosure wah pedal based on the Crybaby or something. You know, that might do well. I mean, I really like the idea of the little Crybaby, you know, the one they made with the teeny tiny footprint. I mean, they could even make it a volume / wah pedal. Flick of a switch. God, I'm a genius. Ooh. And while we're at it, wishing for stuff, right? A Behringer version of the Digitech Whammy. I mean, those things are expensive. I bet Behringer could make a cheaper one. Again, in a decent metal enclosure. And they could also incorporate the Drop D, the Digitech Drop D pedal into it. Flick of a switch. And make it even redder. God, my genius has no limits. I think they do quite well. Well, anyway, please jump in the comments with your suggestions. What classic pedals do you think Behringer could clone / rip off that you'd like to see for half the price? You never know, Behringer might see this video and take some of these ideas on board. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to do all that YouTube stuff. Like and subscribe, share, leave comments. It all helps the video out a ton. I've also got some merch for sale. T-shirts, hoodies, shower curtains, dog tags, coffee cups, you name it. Go and get yours now. It helps the channel. I've also got memberships. They also help the channel. And super chats. Buy a super chat. They're only like $2 or something. Helps out. Anyway, I stream every Wednesday, 9 PM UK time. Come along. It's just me and buddies chatting about guitars and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace out.